the show, they did a phenomenal job of following up the first season. So let me just first and foremost say that it's very hard to follow up a very popular show, a worldwide show at that. So kudos to them, the director, the writer, the whole production crew. They did a phenomenal job. I would not skip 1 and 2. That's the wonderful thing that we love about K-dramas is the character development. So definitely watch them. It kind of brings you up to speed on where where you left the last character at, his motivations, why he's looking for the recruiter, why he wants to ultimately end the games. So definitely don't skip those episodes. I feel like they're very important to character development, and they were quite funny and entertaining, if nothing else. They were not like stretched out episodes, so worth your time. Which brings to number 2. Absolutely love the new characters that they introduced us to, as well as the character development, kind of getting to know their background and why they're a part of the games, and and how they switched it up and kind of brought it to current times with the cryptocurrency dude, versus the rapper singer. That was very interesting, very funny. They did phenomenal jobs in playing their roles. The brother joining the game, that was number 3 for me. That kind of stood out. Like, I thought that was cool that he wanted to get up close and personal. You kind of got a chance to kind of know his motivations and background, and more about his brother and their family dynamic. So very, very interesting. Love that part. And that's something that the director and writer did talk about, wanting to do that. He's one and the same. So he did a phenomenal job. And it kind of leads me to number 4, which is why the captain kind of knew to pick him up after he had shot his brother off the coast, as well as trying to destroy the drone, the tooth, the chip, all of that now kind of making sense. I thought that was cool that they built up to that point. And absolutely loved it. And then the 5th thing for me was the fact that I heard rumors that they're trying to do an American redo. Not sure if I'm on board with that. I know David Fincher is really, he is very popular for movies like Gone Girl, Seven, which I recently just watched again, as well as a couple of shows on Netflix. Don't get me wrong, I've loved his other work. However, I just feel like when you take something that's very cultural and very original and take it out of another country, it's going to be very hard to continue that popularity and do just as well. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I will definitely tune in, but I will question if that was a good idea, just because I just sometimes just rather leave, good alone. Unless you're Dolly Parton that can take, Whitney Houston that can take a Dolly Parton song and kill it and do a phenomenal job, I just say just leave it alone. That's just my thought. Curious to know what your thoughts are. Hopefully, the rumors are correct that dropped that the Squid Games 3 will be released at the end of June. I think June 27th to be exact. Maybe that's correct. Maybe it's not. But like I said, curious to know your thoughts. Hope all is well. Take care. Bye.